Okay, so today we are going to be talking about inequalities and different methods of solving them. So we need to be mindful that there are some important words that will help us decide what method we're going to use. And some of these words are solutions and graph inequality. So first we're going to go through how to check by substituting in solutions, which is this first example right here. And the question says, which ordered pair is in the solution set of 0.5x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 3? So the key point here is this word right here, to solution set. Now, anytime it says solutions and you have these ordered pairs that you are given, or points, these are x and y values that we can actually substitute into the equation. So we are going to go ahead for our strategy. We are going to substitute the x and y values into the inequality, and just like you can do with an equation, check for true or false in your calculator. So the first step is to look at your answer choice and determine what is x and what is y for your answer choices. So for A, we're going to go ahead and label x equals -2 and y equals 0.5. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this for each answer choice so I know what I'm substituting into my inequality. So for B, we're looking at the point, it's 2, 1, so it's x equals 2 and y equals 1. For C, x equals 2, y equals -1. And then finally for D, we have x equals -2 and y equals a -0.5. Now, what's really important to remember here is that you have to substitute both of those values into the inequality before plugging it into your calculator to check. So first, we're going to start with answer choice A. We are using the inequality from the question, which is 0.5. Instead of x, we are going to substitute in this first x value for answer choice A, which is -2, minus 2. Instead of y, we're going to substitute in 0.5, and greater than or equal to 3. And I'm just going to make a note next to this that is answer choice A so I don't forget. Alrighty, now in your calculator, we need to go to home and we're going to go to the calculate screen. Now we're going to type in this equation exactly as we see it here into our calculator to check if it is true or false. So it is 0.5 parentheses, those are super important anytime you substitute, -2 minus, make sure it's the minus sign, not the negative. That's very important because otherwise you might not get the right answer. So minus 2 parentheses 0.5. Now to get that inequality sign that you see here, the greater than or equal to, since it is not an equal sign, you will see there's a bunch of little symbols right above the equal sign. So you have to press Control equals and then pick which sign that you need. So for us, we need this sign, greater than or equal to 3. So answer choice A was false, which means it is not the answer. I'm going to mark it with a little X because it was false and cross that answer choice out. So now we need to check answer choice B. We are still using the same inequality, 0.5, but now this time instead of replacing x with -2, we are replacing x with a +2 to go with answer choice B. -2 parentheses, instead of 0.5, we are replacing the y with the +1 from answer choice B. Now in your calculator, it looks like this. Oops. Again, you got to make sure it looks exactly like the equation that you wrote down. And again, we get false, so answer choice B is not correct. So now it's time to check answer choice C. So for answer choice C, we have x equals 2 and y equals -1. 0.5 parentheses instead of x, we are putting in a 2, minus 2 parentheses instead of y, we are putting in a -1, greater than or equal to 3. Again, we need to type it in exactly like this as we see it into our calculator. So it's 0.5 is 2 minus 2 parentheses -1. Remember that control equals greater than or equal to 3. Now for this answer choice, we got true, and that means that that ordered pair is a solution. And so, since C was true, that tells us that that was the answer.